you're a Lake City, Florida boy,
sure.
and you're 50 minutes from Gainesville. And me and Channing, we're sitting here like, damn, the Gators could have definitely used you. How did Ole Miss convince your mom, or what did they do to get you out of the state of Florida to Mississippi?
Now, it depends on who you ask, Fred. When you ask, what did Ole Miss do?
Well,
and it also, I'll be honest, it also depends on when you ask him. Because you ask him right after the draft, and he goes, nah, I never took money. 45 minutes later, he says, okay, yeah, some money exchange here. So it all depends on when you ask
Couple
LT
screenshots
what
here,
Ole
man.
Miss did.
So let me just tell my side of the story, man. So the guy who actually recruited me, his name is Chris Kiffin. He's actually on staff now. He's the linebacker coach. And when I tell you Coach Kiffin was persistent every day, like would text, would call, reach out to me every single day. It got to a point where he's annoying, so I text back. I'm like, yo, like, cool, like, how you doing? My name is such and such, right? And then he was just hitting my line every single day. He was like, no matter, he was hitting my line every single day. We built a relationship. And then he told me, no matter what, he was like, wherever you take visits here, he said, just come take a visit on this day. I was like, all right, I give Ole Miss a visit, right? I get to Ole Miss, beautiful. I had a great time. You know, it was players up there, Robert Condici, Laquan Treadwell, we had Evan Ingram, we had Quincy Adebayo, like we had Tony Connor. I can go on for days, like we had some dogs up there, right? So me, Laquan, and Robert, we sat in this circle, right? It was like, man, why would we go to Alabama? Why would we go to Georgia, the Floridas? And he said, we can just do it here and have a legacy behind us. And I took that to heart. I was like, yo, listen, if y'all commit, I'm gonna commit too. So it's a funny story. I actually committed when I went on that visit. I told my brother, I was like, bro, Ole Miss was the last visit, so we just came from the Alabama, we just came from the Georgias. Beautiful out there, the stadium is huge. So I get to Ole Miss, the stadium is small, right? So we walking on the field, me and my brother, and I told him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna come to Ole Miss. He looked at me, he said, are you crazy? He said, you gonna choose Ole Miss over Georgia and Alabama? I was like, bro, I just got a feeling like, I said, I think this is the right move, right? And of course, my mom came with me, of course, and they won and dined her. Her favorite thing at the time was Bluebell ice cream, the vanilla. Man, she get to her hotel room, it's ice cream all over the place. Ice cream all over the place. So, you know, they won her over with that. And plus, Coach Freeze did a good job too. He's a Christian man. And, you know, my mom's big on the Christian. And it sold it just like that. So when I was there, I actually, you know, committed silently and made it happen.